Hey everyone, welcome back. I have here an Aura Estelle A5Y Cloud Planner that I have been using as all of my reference material, notes, printables that I have on structure. Like this one I got is like really like 80 pages, 85 pages worth. Um, and all this information is great and I love it. But I want to use this planner cover for my plotting notes and schedule. So this here is a print pression A5 cover that has removable I guess binding whatnot for the 6 ring thing, which is awesome. I love the pockets, love the layout, love that there's this back pocket here that you could put a full 8.5 by 11 sheet. However, this is for A5 or half letter, and so when I try to put my 7 by 9 discbound, it doesn't quite close. There is a lot of hangover, and so in theory, this A5 wide should fit. It should. That's the thing, is there is not really an easy way to remove these without essentially ripping them apart, which means if I ever want to sell this planner cover, I probably won't be able to because people want the rings intact. I don't even have the dust cover anymore, but I'd still be able to get, a couple bucks on it. But I really want to use this, and I just am not a fan of 6 rings anymore. They just get in the way, and you have to, unclip them, reclip them, versus it's so much easier just to go like that to remove your pagers and pop them back in. And what I love is, you could use it like a spiral bound. So it's like the best of both worlds. And I just really like this size here, a 7 by 9, which is essentially an A5 wide. A5 is slightly shorter. It is like 8.6 by 7 instead of 7 by 9. So almost there. Which, having a little overhang on the top, I don't think that's, for me, the problem is just that it should be wide enough. One thing is that this is a straight edge pocket. This, however, is a secretarial, so in order to slip it in, I will probably have to do some kind of, makeshift something, because, I'll have to create an insert, whether I do it on this side or this side, in order for it to fit, since this will be slightly smaller than my main cover. But I think I'm going to do it, and if it is a big mistake, then it's a big mistake, and I'm trying to find rings that I could re-put into it. But that's the plan. We'll try to take this apart and go from there. Okay, I removed them. So I basically had to destroy them in order to pop it off. So I just was using a needle nose pliers to pull it, and then I was able to pop them off. And right now, you could kind of push. It still has the metal backing in, which I actually like because it gives a little more stability on here. But because I couldn't find a file, that these are very, very sharp. And instead of just covering with washi tape, what I'm actually going to do is take some hot glue to kind of create a mound and cover it. And then I could put washi on top of that to make it a little more doesn't pop as much, but it works and it fits. So I'll obviously have to get a cover for it on here, but it fits perfectly and my covers still fit and there is still some room for it to grow. I could probably even go bigger size on the disc if need be, and then I have room for putting in my B6 notebook. And this one, depending on how far I shift it over, I could have 2 notebooks. So let me go heat up some hot glue to cover these tabs. So here we have it. I got my B6 notebook in here. It doesn't close as well when it's on the strings. So that might be something which I'm like, what's the point of the strings then if you can't put anything on them? And I guess you put charms. I don't know. I guess if it's out, but then you can't write on it. So I guess doesn't quite work. I could always just tuck it in the folder or whatnot, and I think that would work. Just adds a little bit more bulk up here, but it works. I got the little droplets. We'll see how long they last. They might pop off because of the vegan leather, but I have my notebook. I could pull it out. I could add to it. I could even switch sides. And I think it is ready to be fully used. So excited. This actually turned out to be a success. So there you have it. Here is my new cover for my plotting notebook and my author business, and this with the rings removed. And I think that's it for this video. Until next time, bye guys.